On the football calendar than Champions League final day. Fans are beginning to pour into the stadium and the tension is palpable. It's Manchester City, they face Manchester United, and it's live on EA TV. It is something very special indeed to make it to a UEFA Champions League final. Now these two teams intent upon tasting glory. Welcome to the showpiece event on the European club calendar. Derek Ray here on the commentary position, joined tonight for live coverage by the former Arsenal and England fullback, Lee Dixon. It is Manchester City up against Manchester United.
Well, I'm so excited for everybody, the fans, everybody connected to both clubs. But it's the players I'm so excited for. I've never actually played in a Champions League final, but played in other finals. I know what they're feeling. We can see the nerves already starting to jangle. How do you cope with those nerves, Derek? How do you settle yourself down before what's going to become probably the biggest game of your career?
And so the starting 11 for Manchester City. The Brazilian Ederson starts in goal. Aymeric Laporte starts alongside Nicolas Otamendi in central defence. Kevin De Bruyne starts with Sergio Busquets in central midfield. And the idea tonight is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. Manchester United pride themselves on having a unique story, and much of it has to do with this competition. 1968 when they beat Benfica in the final at Wembley, 1999 the dramatic comeback against Bayern in Barcelona, and 2008 when they overcame Chelsea on penalties in Moscow. Lee, is it going to be another night of glory for United in Europe?
Well, it could well be. Arguably the biggest club in the world for me. And I think their history says everything you need to know. That 99 final, I'll never forget. I tried to miss it. I was in Portugal on holiday. I didn't want to watch it, but my big Manchester United mate forced me to sit in front of the TV. It was quite good in the end, I must admit.
There's the Manchester City connection coming through. And now Kevin De Bruyne. Foden. De Bruyne. Through ball from De Bruyne. And this is Sané. City get the corner. Bernardo Silva sliding it through. Well, the cross goes in, but there's no one available to snap onto it. In it goes for Manchester City, who strike first on this massive occasion.
Well, it's very important they carry on with the game plan now. First goal to Manchester City, carry on. Well, it's not a brilliant goal, but it's a goal. It's in the back of the net. Keeper couldn't do anything about it.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. Plenty of space on the flank here. And sent in by Sané. Not really the ideal clearance. And somehow kept out by De Gea. A City corner. Rashford, fine pass. Can he get them level? Well, he saw the whites of the keeper's ox and handed the task of taking the corner. Well, that wasn't a million miles away.
No, he didn't have long to react to that, but you have to praise his reflexes there.
De Bruyne now. De Bruyne threading it through. And a goal it is for Manchester City. They are the team on course for victory.
Well, just look at this. They all back off him, and he takes the advantage. He goes through 1, 2, 3. In the end, it's a wonderful solo goal.
Into the second half then, in this battle for Champions League glory. Eriksen, opportunity to keep the flame of hope burning. And it's a goal for Manchester United.
Well, they inflict a lot of pressure on the opposition, and that time the opposition couldn't cope with it. Well, as we see, there'll be an inquest between keeper and defenders. He'll be saying, "Where were you?" And they'll be saying...
Now, Zinchenko. And it's played into the centre. That is superb goal. Christian Eriksen now. Rashford. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. Might be a chance here. Sané. Now, what can he do here? Walker now. And it's Busquets. Didn't quite do enough. Here is Eriksen. Eriksen gives it a try. Well, that wasn't a million miles away.
No, it was close. It was a decent effort. They'll keep plugging away, I'm sure.
Sané has it. Well, let's see. Does he mean business? Not far away at all with the volley.
Well, to catch it like that, you've got to have really good...
Will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Well, this late corner could represent their last chance to equalise. Christian Eriksen handed the task of taking the corner. No-nonsense clearance. The whistle goes in the final. And it will be a maiden Champions League trophy lift for Manchester City. The agony and the ecstasy.
Well, growing up as a young boy, Derek, as a Manchester City fan, I never thought I would see this night. The Champions League going to Manchester City. What a night. Forever in the shadow of Manchester United. Not this evening.
Fully deserving, and any second now, these players will be presented with, big ears, as we sometimes call the Trophy League.
Yeah, I love this trophy. It's one of my favourites, so big as well. Not so sure how heavy it is, never got that chance to lift it. These players are going to get that chance tonight. The captain first.
They've worked tirelessly, and now they have the Champions League trophy. Manchester City. What an achievement by all concerned. City, the best team in Europe.
Well, that's the party to be at tonight. Definitely follow those players.
What would a celebration be without a chance to party with the fans?
I always find it's a little bit disappointing. You can't take the trophy into the fans and let them touch it.
Performance of fire as well as ice. They held their nerve when that was necessary. And these celebrations will run long into the night.